Hi, this is Sridevi from Vibrant Living Foods Kitchen. Welcome to the world of healthy eating, where I'll show you how good and pure food is our friend and not our foe. Today, I'm going to show you how to enjoy these beauties through various ways of utilizing these. These are called Moringa leaves. You might have heard of this superfood, newly discovered. It's actually a very ancient ancient plant that grows in Africa, in Indian subcontinent, also in South America. It's called Moringa. It's called a superfood because of the value it holds. It has 10 grams of protein in just 100 grams of leaves. It is sold in capsules form, in whichever way. There are businesses that are formed around it. In India, it's called Drumstick. It's used in various different ways depending on where you come from. In the Caribbean, they make it with peanut butter and saltfish, and in Philippines they cook it with coconut milk. And here today I thought I'll do it together with sesame seeds because both will make the dish even more powerful. This has not only a lot of protein, it also has a lot of calcium, magnesium. You talk about it. It has lots of iron, lots of B vitamins, lots of C. It's a superfood. Why I chose this food today is because for the growing population, there is a food challenge. There is a challenge. We might not have enough food. So foods like this that needs less space and less resources are going to come in handy for the future. So today, we're going to use the leaves. These are the pods. These are the pods that come from this tree. These are called drumstick pods. They're super delicious. It's traditionally used in Indian cooking extensively. We're not going to be using these, but we're going to be using the leaves. I'm going to make a spread or a chutney with it today. For that, what we need is 100 grams of moringa leaves, already washed, and we'll be needing some chilies, so like 3 green chilies. If you like it spicy, use more. I'll use 3 cloves of garlic, a little bit of tamarind paste. Tamarind is another a pods tree. It comes in pods. It's sold everywhere in the world pretty much. And we'll also be needing some red chilies. You could use any form of chilies, but I'll be using these dried bird chilies. Since they're very hot, I won't be using too many. I'll use 3. And we'll need some spices. Fenugreek is also called methi. It's really good for digestion, so we'll be using just 1 spoon. I will get to the stove and I'll make one season. There we go. So the pan is almost warm. 1 spoon of sesame oil. Too much, we don't need. We're going to be using sesame seeds as well, so we'll get plenty of oil from there. And once it's hot, I'll put, this is about 1 teaspoon of fenugreek, right? Don't put too many as they're quite bitter, but fenugreek gives wonderful aroma and it's extremely good for digestion. So wait until you smell it. I'm starting to smell here. Meanwhile, I'll cut up these cloves of garlic. We're using 3 cloves of garlic, small cloves, and 3 green chilies. And I'll use 2 red chilies here, actually, not too much more. If you want it more spicy, of course, add as many chilies as you want. There you go. You don't want it to go too dark. There. You don't want ever garlic to get brown. The flavor changes, the nutrients change. You don't want that at all. So let this, and then add 1 teaspoon of cumin. Saute it. Oh, the aroma is fantastic. saute until they're a little coated with the oil. Turn off the stove. Take the spicing into another dish to saute the greens as well, and to toast sesame seeds. All right, now speaking of toasting seeds, raw seeds and nuts have much more nourishment than the raw ones, than the toasted ones. When you toast, the oils in them get sort of rancid, so you don't want to toast them. But toasted sesame seeds have so much more flavor than the raw ones. So my trick is here that you use part of it roasted and the rest of it raw. So that way you get both the benefits, health benefits, as well as you get the good taste. So I use about 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds to toast. The spices toast. So just toast until they have good aroma coming through. So I'm using about 1/3 of the sesame seeds roasted, and the rest I'm going to be using raw. All right, done. I'm going to turn this off again. Let's saute the moringa leaves in the same pan. You can use a little oil to saute. I feel like there is still some oil left from our seasoning previously, so I'm going to saute it right here. Just wilt it, you don't have to fry it, just wilting. All right, this is all wilted and ready to go in the blender or in the mixie. See, the reason why I use so little oil and using so many of the seeds is because it takes about half a cup of sesame seeds to make 1 spoon of oil. Imagine how much nourishment we get from eating half a cup of seeds. Not only the nourishment, but joy and enjoyment in eating good, tasty food. So about 6 tablespoons of untoasted sesame seeds, and I'm mixing the toasted ones together with the spices in the blender and the leaves. This is 10 grams of protein just from the leaves, and another 6 grams or so from the seeds. Wow, we are set. What else do I need to put? Okay, you want to put some salt, obviously. It's about half a teaspoon or a little more of salt, and our tamarind paste. Let's say you don't have tamarind paste. Please, you can use a lemon or a lime, or you can use dry mango powder, something sour basically. There you go. About 1 tablespoon of the pulp. That's it. A little bit of water. And blend. This could be used as a spread for your breads and rotis and stuff, tortillas, anything, tortillas, rotis, breads. You can spread it on, what else? You can eat it with idlis, the steamed idlis, dosas, n number of ways that you can use it. I think you can even use it to coat some noodles. Rice noodles will be fantastic. Steam some vegetables, toss them in, and you have a great meal.